What's up, guys? This is Saber from airsoftHOMElanderOPS here with Archer, Drift, and Alcatraz. And Cody Henley asked about could you make a video on how to get a team started? And we also got another comment. I can't remember who it was. Forgive me. But points for helping out Facts with a YouTube channel. So this is going to be a joint video on pointers for starting a team and starting a team right, as well as or our opinions on it anyway. Take them in a grain of salt or take it as a good advice. Whatever you guys want to do, as well as tips for starting up and getting a YouTube channel, as well as getting good footage and everything like that. All right. So points for starting a team. First one, I'd like to say when you're going with your team, or when you're starting up your team and everyone, and you're picking these people, pick people who are actually into the sport as much as you are, and are
willing. Gonna stick with it. I mean,
somebody that's
gonna. Oh yeah, I'm totally in it, guys. I'm quit.
It's one thing that we used to have a problem with are the people that they want to be in, but they don't want to put forth any time and effort into playing.
And money, especially money.
Well, yeah, you gotta put money.
You all know airsoft costs money. I mean,
in times of going and actually playing with your team and working with them and getting better as a team.
Yeah.
If people they're just like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this all the time, then you're not gonna be able to work better as a team, or learn to work better as a team, so to speak.
And I can't imagine it is hard to do with schedules with school and everything like that.
It can
it's
be.
Extremely
we have that.
Everyone
we
get
have
together.
that. But I mean, if you are missing everything.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a part of a team, you need to work to make sure that you actually make it to the stuff.
Commitment.
Yeah, you need to be committed. You need to make sure that you clear your schedule just for this, because I mean,
as best as you can.
As best as you can.
You got to take in your priorities.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, picking people who are actually into the sport and willing to play constantly is a must. Otherwise you're gonna have a team of just people who don't care, and that gets bad. In terms of this is a little more towards leaning our opinion than actual fact, so to speak. But when it comes to starting a team and actually pick people you're really good friends with, or people that you know very well, and preferably people that live in the same area as you do. I guess I'd like to say,
and you enjoy
because
being around.
You enjoy being around. Because you want to be. Please mute that. You want to be as closely acquainted as you can, so you can learn. You can get the maximum efficiency out of your team.
You
so
can
to speak.
trust each
other.
I mean,
you guys have all become my brothers. The whole team. You guys are my best friends.
Well, that's one thing what I was going into is become real brothers and sisters in arms, so to speak. Become really good friends, and even what I like to say, become really good friends outside of airsoft. Not just you guys are on a team and you never see each other except for when you're on a field. We hang out all the time.
Take the time to go out of your way and go hey, go get a burger or something like that and hang out with your team.
Becoming.
Okay, so more like Taco Bell.
Becoming a brotherhood, not just a team, so to speak, or sisterhood.
We have field games, and after a field game, we'll go to Taco Bell at 11 o'clock.
Basically becoming a brother. Like I said before, becoming a brotherhood or a sisterhood, and actually becoming really good friends, because that really, if you become more than just a team, you become really good friends. The team is just something that you guys all do as a hobby together, and it just makes it a lot more easier to be around these people and to work alongside them. Because
you trust each other.
You trust each other a lot more, rather than just some random person that you don't know where they live, you don't know what they do. You just go and play airsoft with them on the weekends, and it's a lot harder to trust people. Most of the time, it's a lot harder to trust people with your life, so to speak, when you're on the field. To trust them to watch their back or to get an objective done, when you don't know them that well outside of airsoft.
That also goes into picking your team members again, because if you want to pick a team member, don't pick someone that lives 40. No, sorry.
You pick somebody that lives far away from you. There's no point, because you're not
never
going to
hang out with them, and then you don't even know they probably won't make it to many ops that you do. So you want to pick someone close so that you at least have a different contact.
Everyone in our school. We all go to the same school. We all go to the same.
Most of us are in the band.
We all go to the same high school. Most of us are in the band together, and we all live within 20 minutes of each other at tops. So I mean, it's really easy to get together and do training days or do filming days this, or to get together and go to a place.
We're lucky.
But it is a good idea to find other things to do other than just airsoft, so that your topics of conversation can be more broad than just dude. Every single time you see them, you say, dude, this is going and everything. Airsoft.
When you're picking your people and everyone, this is more of a fact thing. If you want to get a good reputation as a team, nobody wants to be that team that everyone hates.
No.
And
that would suck.
the more popular, the more known as a team you get, you're gonna make enemies. It's just what happens. But do your best to not get in that situation. Make
Be
sure
respectful
everyone
of
on your
everyone.
team is respectful and a sportsmanlike behavior. You don't want a troublemaker on your team. Speaking from experience, you don't want a troublemaker on your team because it never ends well at all.
It's just like what
At
everyone
all.
says that everywhere you go, you represent your team and your image.
Yes, and if
Even
you
if it's two
and
of
if
them, it's
that
gonna
one
make sense.
person
Yeah.
that
They
one
know
person
what
can that one person, it doesn't matter if it's just that
Yeah.
one person, everyone else is the best they can be, that one person ruins the team's reputation
bad
because
apple.
they sit there
if
and
that
think
one person
if that one
cheats,
if they're just
then
like, oh well, if
they're
that one person's there, then you know what, the team's probably they're probably the exact same. They might not be. They normally aren't. It's just that that's what you think because that's you don't know those people.
It
You
turns
just know
into
that
like-
one
You
team
set
member.
you set that one image for us,
Yes,
and that's
exactly.
the reference
That's it.
for
I
everything
mean, it
else.
turns into
And
where
that's
oh,
why,
he cheated. We don't want to play with him because he's part of Homelanders. Like
Right.
they assume that because he's like that,
It's
the
the
rest of us
entire-
are.
the entire
Yeah.
team.
Yes, and
I mean,
you
that's
don't
not
want that
always the
image.
case.
It's not always the case,
So
but
just
it's
keep
just
on
most
top
people
of
get
your friends.
yes,
Don't let them cheat.
and pick well yes, I
Or
mean
be disrespectful.
but
Like,
you,
in that same.
keep people who when you're picking a team, pick people who are sportsmanlike and have and sportsmanlike and respectful of others, and they're into it for a good time, not just
Yeah.
they just want to run around and
And-
they don't care what happens.
And
you
keep
know.
accountable of each other. If you're on the field and you see one of your teammates get hit, then don't. And he doesn't either doesn't feel it or he just doesn't call it. You need to say, hey
Tell
man,
them about it.
tell them about it, and they'll be
Say
like,
you need to
okay.
call your hit because you want to make sure you keep that image good. Another personal opinion of mine that I'd like to say, it's not necessarily, but if you want to represent yourself more as a team and not just a group of players, it's preferable you wear something similar. You're not saying you all have to wear the exact same cry multi-glam fast-paced
I love that
fast-paced
term,
helmet.
multi-glam.
Yeah, that fast-paced helmet, all that stuff, all of the same gun and everything. You don't have to look exactly, you don't have to look like clones.
You can if you want.
I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah,
There's nothing
it
wrong with
definitely
it.
looks cool.
It's just you don't have
do.
to do that. You don't have to. Well, no, we don't even do that.
I'm
to a
talking
certain
about me and
extent.
John Mark. Look
Oh,
like
yeah,
twins.
yeah, you do.
That's
Him and
ridiculous.
Noah look like twins.
Yeah.
You and
Well,
Chip
really,
in the sword
Port
match.
Bishop and us.
Yeah.
Look, I don't
Listen,
even know what we're
combat
talking
boots of some sort. Combat boots or
requirements.
boots. Okay,
Hiking
boots.
boots.
Gotcha.
Hiking boots, combat boots. It doesn't matter. Boots. Woodland camo pants. Woodland BDUs. Have to be Woodland BDUs. A black shirt of some kind. It can be short sleeve. It can be long sleeve. Has to be black shirt. It can be combat shirt. It can be regular t-shirt.
BDU
And then
pants.
yeah, I
Make
said
sure-
that.
That's what I said.
And then
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
and what was the fourth one that I said? There was a fourth one.
Nope, looked like there's just three.
Maybe there are just three. Oh, a blacker OD gear.
Vest, yeah.
Blacker OD gear. There's no tan gear. So and
well, I guess
so we
that's
don't look exactly the same. Everyone has a decent, unique loadout, but
No.
and most people
Most-
do not wear the black,
That
the
is-
woodland and black upper gear that we do.
I think we have the
And-
exact same stuff.
We
You
really
do.
do.
You do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exact
like,
same
I'm not even
stuff.
kidding. Like,
So I mean, but having we have the woodland BDUs and the black upper or OD upper gear, and then a black upper shirt of some sort. You do that stuff, and you look similar. We don't look exact, but we look similar, and most people can look at us and go, "That's a Homelander. That's them. I recognize them because of their gear, and we all look decently the same."
team name. You gotta have a team name.
Yeah.
You gotta have a tactical team
How did
name.
our team name
You gotta have a
come about
Oh, the team name. Oh, you mean I thought you were talking about like nicknames? I was like, okay, but the
I'm
team
talking
name.
about
Yeah, you gotta have a
nicknames.
team name.
Nicknames come later, but team name is like
Please
start out. You get the
Pick
guys
something that's cool but not corny.
together.
No, you don't want to be like
Purple unicorns, guys.
No, I mean like
Because
just
2 years from now, you're gonna hate
okay.
it.
Let's say this.
something unique that'll stand out.
Have something unique that'll stand out, but that's
And
not stupid.
Something that can have like a symbol drawn to it.
Do not use the most like.
I mean, you can come up with a symbol from anything. Like
Do
how
not
our
pick
symbol
a team
came about.
name
It's
that,
not
like,
ridiculous, like, it's
don't
hard.
use something that like is a commonly used word and everything. Like
Yeah.
Homelanders, nobody. There's nobody else. that
No, if you
is-
search
I-
Homelanders on YouTube, we're the first one that comes up.
If you type in Homelanders, there's like a certain kind of movie, and then
There's a
there's
book.
like
There's a book.
okay, it's a book, and then
We're on the top of the list now.
yeah, and then we're on the top of the list. If you type in Homelanders at all, well, then
Birmingham
we're the first
Airsoft,
thing that comes
Alabama
up.
Airsoft, we're the first one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, so basically, yeah, have a cool nickname. So look at all those tips, and
Nickname, you mean team name.
just think about them when you're starting up a team and everything, or wanting to learn better as a team.
Nicknames
and hopefully
come
those-
second.
And hopefully those tips have helped you. So moving on to YouTube channel stuff. A lot of people ask, tips for YouTube stuff. I can probably say these things more than you can, but I'm sure you guys can think of some ideas at the same time. that'll
Yeah, I
help.
mean,
Good
you-
videos. I called it.
Obviously good videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Something people
let's
would want
let's
to
start
watch.
that with good video tips. Number 1, upload in HD. Upload in HD. Okay, listen. This is the age where if you don't upload in HD,
It
People
doesn't
get mad.
watched.
people
It doesn't
aren't
get
gonna
watched.
it doesn't get watched. People aren't gonna watch it. It could be amazing footage, But a lot of the time, the HD, like, everyone is watching HD these days, and the thing about the HD, like, everything's being made to HD specs to where that if it's not being watched on HD, it looks even worse than it should on a regular screen, because all these all this technology coming out is made for HD. It's made to be watched on HD.
I know.
So
Me
upload in
personally.
at least 720p HD, 1080 if you can. And I can vouch saying that helped a lot when I started uploading HD. I noticed a spike in our channel views. Keeping the videos interesting.
Don't sitting around when you're playing.
Yes, no sitting around. Keep the videos intense. Cut out the parts where you're sitting there, doing nothing, waiting on the enemy to show up or waiting to ambush somebody. I mean, just keep, there can be some quiet, intense parts in there, but you don't. When you're just sitting around, waiting for the enemy to show up, and it's 15 minutes. Nobody wants to watch that 15 minutes. Nobody does. They're gonna skip through it and either miss the important part or they're gonna shut off the video entirely. And
also
and they're not gonna subscribe or anything because the video is boring. You want to keep the video as intense as possible. Keep all the intense parts in, which I can also tie into your playing style. Actually, you want to keep the videos intense, so play intense. If you're one that's sitting in the back, if you have a sniper or something, then it's cool.
If you have a scope.
But I mean, if
you can't see what they're shooting, then all you're seeing is a bunch of
just shots,
trees, and you hear the gun shooting. That's about it. That's not really.
But I mean,
yes,
but I mean, if you're using an M4 or something, get up there and get in the middle of the action. Make it intense, make it action packed, and that way people are like, "This is awesome." They want to keep watching.
Not only does that help you, not only does that help you in YouTube, it also can help you with your actual game.
Yes, I mean,
you can. It
don't just sit around. We did that in a lot of our old videos. Is just us sitting around and it's just straight.
That's one mistake a lot of teams make is they don't.
Yeah, that's a lot of problems I see with the YouTube channels these days. The fact that they just sit there and they do all the parts where they're just sitting in the back.
You don't want to have loud screamo music going on during the middle of
this is something about videos I will say. If it's just straight gameplay and there's no editing, it's not a montage clip. A montage is, the mixed footage. There's a lot of effects and stuff, and it looks really cool. It's intense. If it's just gameplay, people want to watch straight up gameplay just as much as montages. Don't add music to it unless it's background music that's decently cool, but it's not something.
And it's quiet. You don't want the music to overpower anything.
It's background music.
Background music for a reason.
You can't hear it unless you listen, and they're like, oh, there's cool music back there, and so you're sitting there. You're watching the footage, because if the music's louder than the actual gameplay, you're getting hit by this music, and you're like, what's even going on in this video? I don't know.
Yeah, we have one video.
Not to mention a lot of
ours.
Starts
getting louder because
that was for an attention.
I know that's for the final
push, cool.
But you can listen and barely hear it throughout, and then it gets louder at the end. When it's the
and if you're playing this screamo music and all this intense music, also using music in the right place helps, because if you're just sitting around and you're playing this screamo music and stuff, it's intense music, it's just a waste of music, because I laugh at those. It's a waste of music. So if you're doing gameplay videos, if you're doing straight up gameplay, what I like to do is just don't put any music or put quiet background music, not calm background music. You put intense background music. Just make it background music. Keep it quiet and keep it background music. If you're doing montage clips, it's okay to bring the video music up, and you still want a little bit of sound in there, but it's not as important. But make sure. If it's a montage clip, it's okay to use your songs. Just make sure it's instrumental. I'd like to say.
Yeah, I personally.
I don't want to hear something with words. Most people don't.
Yeah, I personally prefer more
instrumental, intense, orchestral stuff.
Orchestral stuff. Yeah, you don't want rock screamo. Sometimes it's cool. There are some montage videos where it's really cool. But if you're doing you want something epic,
can be cool. But you want epic music, epic instrumental. That's what I say.
War army type military stuff.
So I guess kind of to wrap up, when it comes to music, being subtle is your friend.
Being subtle, unless you're making a montage clip. If you're making a montage clip, go for the music. Just make sure it's the right music, and by right music, I mean instrumental, epic music. That gets people's attention. Unique titles for the videos. Unique titles, an attention. If it's just Airsoft War, nobody's gonna watch it, because that's what everybody names their videos. Make something unique. Our videos all start with Airsoft Action and then a colon, and then it'll either say the names of the guns, or it'll say a game type, or Battlegrounds Airsoft Opening Day, stuff like that. All the titles are unique, and it grabs people's attention. They're like, oh, well, that looks really cool, because I want to see what that's about. If you just put September 9th Airsoft War, or Airsoft War in the Snow, or Airsoft War, that stuff is so general that you don't. It doesn't really grab your attention.
Sometimes you might want stuff like that.
Airsoft in the rain, but yeah, but
no. What you want to be versatile. You want to have things like someone just wants to see airsoft.
Also,
if you type in
that adds on. Make all your titles unique as well. All your titles unique. Don't put like this like Airsoft War 9 or Airsoft War 1, Airsoft War 2, Airsoft War 3, Airsoft War 4.
Yeah.
You know, people are. You know, it gets old.
It is cool if your team does have like their own kind of little thing that they do.
And so we do. We have Airsoft Action, and ours is like our like title is Alabama Airsoft Action.
Yeah.
And then there's Airsoft Action. There's the Armory series, which falls into like what this stuff is, or reviews and stuff. And then we have extra footage. In regards to getting your channel out there, first of all, play publicly, because people are gonna want to see themselves in the videos. That's what if they see you with a GoPro, they're gonna be like, oh, I hope he uploads that footage because I'm in the videos and stuff.
Like that clip from the Most Intense Moments. When he said, "What's your channel's name?"
He's like, "What's y'all's channel name?" We're like, "Airsoft HOMElanderOPS." He's like, "Oh, I want to see myself," and we're like, "You'll be on there." And he was.
He ever watched that?
I don't know. He probably did.
Everyone's like, "Hey, let's go watch that."
I mean, like we're the only ones who have footage up from that operation. So,
Really?
The only one.
Dang.
What, Furioso?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And Megalodon.
And
Oh no, well, Megalodon there was the XAO stuff, but it was a slideshow. Like we had camera footage. So I mean, basically, when it comes to getting your info out, like I said before, go to public places. If you're just playing in your backyard and stuff, less people are gonna know about the channel in your area, and you're gonna get less views and stuff. When we play at Battlegrounds, we play at Apache, we play at the Milsim Ops. People see the GoPros, they see us, and they're like, "That's the camera crew."
Yeah.
Those are the ones that upload the channel, the views. They want to see themselves, or they want to see footage from that day.
The magic.
Yeah. They're like, they see themselves, or they want to see the footage from that day, and so they check it out. It's also good if you play at places that people want to see. Battlegrounds is growing very popular. People are searching that all the time, wanting to look, and we're the first people.
We try to put as much footage of Battlegrounds up there as we can.
And Apache and everything. I normally make a promo video for each place we go. It's just I haven't done one for Battlegrounds yet, but I probably will soon. But in regards to uploading like on Facebook and stuff, it's okay if you have your like own team Instagram page and you're like, "Hey guys, new video out, check this out." That's okay, because if people are following your Instagram page, they're gonna want to see your stuff regardless. But if you're on like a public forum or a public airsoft page, a Facebook page and stuff like that, where people are in the community, they're not there just to see all your YouTube stuff. Every time you upload a video, if you go, "Hey guys, new video, hey guys, new video, hey guys, new video," it gets really freaking annoying and people don't want to watch it. And you'll notice it because nobody goes and clicks on it, or nobody likes your posts and stuff like that, and nobody wants to watch it because you're spamming the shit out of your channel.
You want to make it seem like you know people want to watch your video, so don't don't go out there and like say, "Hey, please watch this. I need views."
Well, no, just be like, if you're demanding to, if you're just like, "Guys, check out this video," or "Hey guys, new vid," or "Hey guys, I just created this video, check it out," or "Hey guys, check out my channel." If you advertise stuff like that, it makes people not want to do it because you get annoying. If you upload, or if you're just like, "Hey guys, in case you guys wanted to check this out, I just uploaded this video of the operation that everyone was at last week. So if you guys want to see any of that footage, you can look here." And you do that every once in a while, and people will want to see your stuff, and they'll go find out on their own. But if you try to force it upon people, they push it away faster.
Like an example of on the Facebook forum page, if it gets really annoying, it'll say like "seen by 103" and like nothing.
It'll say like it'll be seen by like 30 people, and nobody will have clicked on it or anything like that. And it's just because of the fact that because you spam the channel, and no people want to see it because it gets annoying, it gets obnoxious.
Make the videos for the other people, not for you. Like
make the videos for your viewers, and don't.
It.
I mean, we like it when we get views, but we do it so that you guys
make it to where you don't have to watch our stuff, okay? But if you want to watch it, here you go. If you're just like, watch my video, that stuff, it gets annoying.
Exactly.
So if you're demanding it, if you want people, you want to make it to where like, all right, you don't want to watch my video, that's fine, but it's there, and if you're following me, you'll know it's uploaded. If not, then it's okay, you won't know. I think that really wraps up viewers and stuff. Keeping everything unique. Constant uploads, I will say that. Don't upload a video once and then go a month without uploading a video and then upload another video and expect to get a huge channel hit, because in that month, a lot of people are going to go and unsubscribe from you because you're not uploading any stuff. They're going to think you're a dead channel, and they're not going to want to sit there and have all these subscription names when nobody's uploading stuff. Because that's what happened to us when we went through that phase when we didn't upload anything for like 3 months, because it's just how it was. It was the period in between when we separated from
our team.
And when we were forming our team, it's separate. We stopped uploading stuff for like 4 months, and then I noticed a drop in like 20-something subscribers in that like few months.
Really?
Yes.
Ouch.
And a huge amount of views. It sucked because like the first like few videos I put out, even though they were decent quality, we didn't get any views on them just because of the fact that people weren't looking at our channel anymore. But now that we are back in and we're uploading constantly, people are always like, oh, new video out. All right, keep interested in that. Upload constantly. I recommend at least once a week. If you can't, once every 2 weeks or 2 videos every 2 weeks, something like that. Put effort into the videos and make each video really well. If you put a bunch, if you upload like 5 clips in one day and they're all average, then it's going to be a turn off. But if you turn all those 5 clips, yeah, like people aren't going to want to watch that. It's just like another short clip that doesn't have that much in it. But if you put all 5 clips together and make a really good video, people are going to want to see that.
Take a week or so. Like space your videos
even
out.
if it's a while before the next video, people at least know that you can put a better video together than uploading short, not that great clips.
I mean, your channel, you don't want to be like, oh, it's the same old thing, like constant. I'm kind of bored of watching. You want to keep like, here, watch this awesome video. Oh wow, that's really good. And then have them look for more. Like, oh, there's no more videos. And then like a week later, they're like, oh, sweet, another video. Like,
and
you want them to want to watch. You don't
put forth the effort into your videos and don't spam the upload.
If it's too much, it just gets boring.
When you're doing, I'd like to say if you're doing reviews and stuff, because you know we don't do spec reviews because we're not perfect about our guns and everything. You know, we don't know the exact true spec. We like to look up the facts and everything, but we're not going to know everything on it. We know the FPS and we know like the rate of fire and stuff like that. But I mean, most of the time we just know our guns as we've played with them.
And basically just show what we use and stuff.
This is what we do. We show off the guns from our own personal opinion, and we call it the Take a Look At series, you know, or the Armory series. You know, take a look at this gun instead of this is the review of. Yeah,
take a look at.
Yeah, it's like well, we call it the Armory now from an official standpoint, but that's more of. But we say, hey, all right. Sorry. But I mean, like, we won't be like, hey, this is the review of the official review of the Chris Vector. And we like to say, you know, hey guys, today we're going to take a look at Archer's Chris Vector, and we're going to tell you our personal opinion on it, as well as some specs on the gun, and show a little gameplay of it, you know, something like that. So I mean, I'm just making a point. You know, it's if you're going to do an official review, that's fine, but make sure you know what you're talking about, because if people know you're not, if you say something like, if you say what the gun is advertised as on the box, people are going to turn off the video. If you say your JGM4 costs.
What the hell?
If you say your JGM4 is shooting 460 plus FPS because the box says that, I know. I'm just saying. If you're saying it shoots 460 FPS and 25 rounds per second because it says that on the box, people are going to turn the video off because they know that you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. If you say the gun. That's why it's better to have a chrono, because you can prove to people and be like, hey, this is what the chrono says, you know. So that's what we're gonna go with. Or you can say out of the box it's shooting this, but you know the spring's gonna wear down, stuff like that. With 20s is normally what people will read the gun at. So I think that's enough tips for the YouTube channel stuff.
And how to start a team.
And how to start a team. So this has been a video on starting a team and helping progress your YouTube channel. This has been Archer, Drift, Saber, and Alcatraz, and we will see you guys in the next video.